Okay, we're here at 20330 Del Campo Avenue here in Woodland Hills. Now, we're here to check the main sewer line. Obviously cannot check every pipe in the house. You'll have your general inspector run the water throughout. The house appears to be on a concrete slab, and this inspection is based on my opinion. So we started off by running the camera from a 4-inch two-way clean-out located here in front of the garage, and we're all the way out to the city connection. So there's the manhole in the street, just right outside the driveway here. So that's where you connect to the city. So it comes back with a 6-inch clay lateral up to the property line. This appears to be in pretty good condition. Now it comes onto the property, changes to a 4-inch pipe. You can see we're in ABS plastic, and then there's some roots over here, pretty heavy roots over here. So this line's definitely going to need to be hydrogen, pretty heavy. You know, let me locate the spot over here. Okay, I've located that in the driveway, 3.5 feet deep. Just push the camera forward. I just want to see something. This looks like somebody might. No, okay, keep going. Okay, come back. So pretty heavy roots getting in over here. You're either going to have to fix that, replace the section of pipe, or you can hydrojet it and periodically clean it. Those roots are pretty heavy over there. As we come back here in a 4-inch clay pipe, this is running up the driveway. This all looks pretty good over here. Little shift in the line, nothing serious. Then it comes back to some ABS plastic over here. This is in good condition. Okay, so here it's going to come out of the clean out. Now what we're going to do is pause the recording and run our camera upstream into the house. Okay, we're trying to get our camera to go upstream, but these two-way cleanouts are actually quite pathetic. You can see it's cast iron pipe going up into the house. We cannot get our camera through here. We don't want to break the camera. So let's bring the camera out from here and pause the recording. Okay, so we were able to squeeze our camera through. In the event that this line ever blocks up, you're never going to really be able to. It's going to be very difficult to get a cable or whatever to go the right way, although a cable is a powered machine. These two-way cleanouts, really you should have two cleanouts here, but the cast iron pipe, the main line going underneath the house over here by the garage, it looks like it's in pretty fair condition. I mean, it has a little bit of rust buildup, doesn't look too bad. Whatever you do, don't flush tampons, baby wipes, paper towels, things like that. Now, if this ever does block up in the cast iron, obviously the water won't appear here by the clean out. So maybe there's a way to clean it out. I'm not a big fan of these two-way clean outs when it's like 3 feet deep. Very difficult to get out your equipment through going the right way. Anyway, we're going to come out of the clean out over here. This is by the driveway over here, by the door. We're going to pause the recording and go to the other side of the house. Okay, running the camera from the clean out. If you face the house on the left-hand side, let's bring the camera back. We've seen all this over here. It basically ties together with the right-hand side of the house. So far, the only heavy roots were in the line were by the end of the driveway. And if you fix that up, you could put two clean outs, one going to the street, one going out into the house, because that clean out by the garage is not a very good clean out at all. So let's bring the camera back here. I mean, we have some ABS plastic and some clay pipe. This all looks pretty good anyway. I think we'll take the little camera and we'll go to the 2-inch clean out on the side of the house. Okay, we're going to come out of this clean out over here. That's located in the front of the house over here. We're going to pause the recording. Okay. Okay, listen, we got our camera into this 2-inch clean out here on the back of the house. Come back slowly here. Clean up the lens a little bit. Okay, this pipe is very old. Very old, this pipe. Cast iron piping, very old underneath the house. Okay, let's bring the camera out. I'm just going to pause the recording. We're going to get up on the roof and run our camera from a roof vent because it appears this cast iron piping underneath the house may be very old and rusty. Okay, so what I can tell you is we're running the camera from a 2-inch roof vent that's located all the way in the back of the house over here, if you face out on the left-hand side. I can tell you the cast iron piping underneath the slab is getting pretty old. You have to be very careful what you're flushing down the toilets. It's very, very important. I did see in one of the bathrooms that there is like a clean out in the wall. So hopefully if anything goes wrong over here, you could always snake it or whatever until replacement is necessary. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea also to put a 2-way clean out on the outside of the house going in upstream. I mean, this doesn't look too bad over here, but definitely cast iron getting a little old, definitely getting a little rusty. There's no doubt about that. You can see how the lens kind of gets greased up, so it doesn't make a real clear picture. But you can see the rust buildup on the pipe, because the line has sludge in it, and that's why it gets greasy. You can see the cast iron getting pretty old though anyway. Okay, so here it comes up the roof vent. Okay, so here we are on top of the roof. I'm going to pause the recording. And this inspection was done by Sewerline Video, and we'll stop the recording over here.